words do I have left to write? 4? No, 5. No. I gotta stop worrying so much about everything. The whole point of me taking a vacation was to come here and relax. When did you get back? Things I want to do? Let's see. Where to start? I can think of a dozen things just off the top of my head. Take a really nice nap. Walk all around this beautiful place. But if you mean what I want to do most right here and now, then I guess it'd be to simply do nothing. I mean, you're so nice and all, and everything here just makes me feel so comfortable. I didn't mean there's anything wrong with this place. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. Okay, thanks. As you can see, I lack confidence no matter what I do. There's always something worrying me. I'm under a lot of pressure and it really stresses me out. I don't know if I'm studying hard enough or how my future will turn out. Whether it's studying or even just life in general. There are so many things I have yet to get the hang of. And I'm always scared that I'll miss something important. I'll never be able to forgive myself if that happens. It's exhausting, but I guess you already saw that. Which is probably why you suggested I take a vacation and get some proper rest, right? Well, at least I was smart enough to figure that out. And to realize that I should really take you up on your offer and make sure I get a good rest for once. Alright, it's decided. My mind needs a rest. So I'm not going to do anything or worry about anything at all. Perfect. Let's go relax and just let the day pass by.
You've come at long last. While I was waiting for you, I nearly finished penning quite a few poems. Morning! Going anywhere to play today? There are a lot of places I want to visit. Need a recommendation? You've come at long last. While I was waiting. It's great, of course. I know that every detail here is the result of your hard work. I hold immense gratitude for all you've done. Yes, I love it. Oh, I'm flattered that you asked for my thoughts. But you should be more confident in your own tastes. Here, you're the real deal protagonist. Try things with confidence and turn your ideas into reality. And if you ever run into trouble, I'll lend a helping hand.
Oh, it's you. How have your recent travels been? If there's anything you need, just tell me anytime. Sure, but what should we talk about? If you don't mind, could you tell me about the places you've been to? Any of them will do. Verdant grass, a city of song and freedom. I'd love to see it for myself. The desert has been my home my entire life. I hardly even journeyed to the other side of the wall of Samiel. But after hearing you speak of all these faraway lands, I can't help but find the thought of traveling quite enchanting. It truly is a tempting offer. But I cannot forsake my duty to protect Aru Village. Perhaps your words will take root within my heart, and one day, my desire to see the world beyond will sprout and grow. When that day comes, I shall follow your footsteps. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need... Sure, if you don't mind. Could you tell me about the places you've been to? Any of them will do. A nation of trade and contracts. I've heard about it before, but your description paints a whole new picture. I'd love to see it for myself. The desert has been my home my entire life, but after hearing you speak of all... it's... Perhaps your words will take when that day comes. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need... Sure, if you don't mind. Could you tell me about the places you've been to? Any of them will do. A land surrounded by the ocean. A castle built atop an island. I'd love to see it for myself. The desert has been my... But after hearing you speak of all the... Perhaps your words will take... When that day comes, I shall... Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need... If you have time, would you like to hear me tell a story? You can sit by my side, or something more casual. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. Although I may be a village guardian with her spear and shield ever at the ready, deep down in my heart, I've always loved cozy and calm atmospheres like this. Great! So just be yourself when you're around me. Well then, weary wanderer of lands beyond, do you wish to hear about the ancient legend of King Deshret, or the history of Aru Village? In the past, the mountain and lake where Aru Village is situated was a part of King Deshret's territory. As the god of the desert, King Deshret built a city from the golden sand and crimson rock, and called it Aktamun. After King Deshret passed, the surviving residents of the city became the earliest inhabitants of Aru Village, bringing their traditions and faith with them. Sometime later, Aru Village became a place of exile for scholars. We are all born free, yet we are also inevitably bound by shackles. My apologies. Things got dark pretty quickly. You're right. We had a difficult past, and our lives at the moment aren't exactly easy. But it's our peaceful lifestyles that I wish to defend. Thank you for patiently listening to all that I had to say. It feels like a burden has been lifted from my heart. Thank you. When you have time, I'll tell you more stories of the interesting things that happen in our village. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need, just... If you have time, you can sit by my side. Although I may be a village guardian with her spear and Great! Well then, weary wanderer of lands beyond, do you wish to hear about the ancient legend of King Deshret, or the history of Aru Village? King Deshret was an ancient god of the desert, known as Ahmar to the desert folk. He was the king of warriors, gardeners, and intellectuals alike. He controlled the howling winds in the desert, the sand dunes silvered by moonlight, and the 1,001 fairy folk who hide within the dreams of the night and the cries of the owl. His arrogant acts of folly led to his ruinous fate. The sands entombed his city, leaving only the sorrowful elegies of the eremite songsters. Even now, most desert folk remain devout believers in King Deshret. The rumor that he will one day be resurrected has become their only hope for the future. People may find it hard to admit, but lies often soothe the heart more than the truth ever could. My apologies. Things got dark pretty quickly. You're right. We had a difficult past, and our lives at the moment aren't exactly easy. But it's our peaceful lifestyles that I wish to defend. Thank you for patiently listening to all that I had to say. It feels like a burden has been lifted from my heart. Thank you. When you have time, I'll tell you more stories of the interesting things that happen in our village.